Hey, hey, hot tubbers. Wow, we got an echo going on here. Hey, hey, hot tubbers. You are listening to the podcast Tub Talk with the Hot Tub Lady. I am your host, Jackie Johnson. And today we're going to talk about the freezing, stupid cold weather that is coming into, especially my market here in South Dakota. Thursday and Friday, they are talking a low with the wind chill of 45 below or lower. And I've been running super late today. And the reason for that is I've been running all over town trying to buy some freeze guard kits for our customers. And so if you guys don't know what I'm talking about yet, that is the big thing that you need is this bucket heater. I do have links in the show notes and I do have links in the description here on the video, but I'm running all over town trying to find these because the temperatures are getting so very cold, and we need to have everybody take care of their hot tubs. And it is the week of Christmas, and we have a lot of really excited customers that are hoping to get their hot tubs this week, and we really hope to get it to you. I'm telling my particular customers, I'm actually telling if if you think you're going to put water in this hot tub in any way, shape, or form this week before Christmas, um, A, it has to be wired 100% completely before you even drag a hose out. And B, if you don't have a bucket heater, I'm not going to allow you to do it until after Christmas because the temperature is going to get back up in the 20s or 30s after that. But if you want to try to fill it before Christmas, if you don't have a bucket heater, my particular situation, I'm not allowing any customers to fill their hot tubs before that. And it's actually a really good idea that you guys actually just have these bucket heaters. I've been talking about them since September, and I know you're tired of hearing me talk about it, but I had a situation this week, even I had a hot tub. So last week with the blizzard, our forecast or our weather down here in South Dakota it's just been horrible. It's never this bad this early. We usually don't see this till about January or so, but we had the blizzard and the whole nation had that blizzard last week, and now the Arctic freeze. We usually don't see these this weather or this temperature until it gets after Christmas. It usually starts we usually get a blizzard the first week after Christmas, and then the temperatures drop about mid to late January. But this is crazy. And if it's this cold this early, please, please, please get yourself one of those bucket heaters. Um, Again, I was running all over town just to make sure that we have enough just to get through the holiday, to make sure that if your hot tub is down, reality, when it's 42 below, that is not safe for our techs to be working out in that. It's not safe for anybody to be out in that. And they're talking 3 days of that here right before Christmas. And so then reality, and you got the Christmas holiday, and then you got a short week next week on top of it. So if something happens to your hot tub, I don't know if I can get to you to get it fixed. So it's really important we have a backup plan, and that's where those bucket heaters come in. I did have another customer call me today, and he's leaving town for a week. And I'm like, well, are you got anybody babysitting that or doing anything? He's actually leaving town for a month. And he's like, no, I don't. And so we worked out something, and I'm going to go take care of his hot tub for him. But before he left, and if he wouldn't have called me, he didn't know this. But every single person within earshot, they need to know today is the day, because the weather is coming in again tomorrow, the super cold temperatures. Number one, please clean your filters. Your filters have to be cleaned. Clean them, clean them, clean them, clean them. Today, clean your filter today. If you don't clean your filter today, please go buy a new one, because you're going to need it and you're not going to be able to clean it. And I need you to clean it with some serious pressure. I need garden hose pressure to clean that filter. But today's the day. Please go clean your filter. The number two thing you need to do is you need to top off your water. So number one reason the hot tub shuts down is a dirty filter. Number two reason the hot tub shuts down is there's not enough water and you can't get enough flow through the jet lines. I don't care how good a hot tub you have, when we're in that 40 below wind chills, your hot tub can freeze very, very quickly. So that's why you need the bucket heater, and you need to do everything that you can to take care of it. Make sure those temps are up. I would say even if you don't normally keep your hot tub at a higher temp, turn it up, 102, 103, have that ready to go. Make sure that the water level is plenty high. And now I know everybody's saying, well, how do I fill my hot tub right now? And if you've listened to me, I've given you some ideas, but if you have to bucket it out, bucket it out, but you make sure there's enough water. And today is the day that you need to do that. I've been meaning to do a live at our Facebook live video at our store all week, and I just haven't had time to do it. But today is the day, and I need you to 100%. Sorry, my phone was ringing. I need you 100% make sure that there's enough water in those hot tubs, and you get that taken care of. And then make sure those filters are clean. And if you're looking how to figure out how to fill those hot tubs, if you don't bucket it out, you need to use get this collapsible hose. Works really, really good. And I've got all kinds of stuff going on here. This collapsible hose works incredibly well, and I just keep it in my garage. And then I don't know if I have it on here, but I actually have an adapter that you can get for any, like Ace Hardware is going to have them, Runnings is going to have them, any place is going to have them. And then I attach that to my sink, and then I hook this hose to the sink, and then I run that out there. But that's a really, really important thing, and an easy way to add water and actually clean your filters this time of year. I'll have a video link down below. I think I posted that last week on how to add water to your hot tub. But we're here. Those super crazy cold temperatures are 100% here. They're early. Earlier than we wanted them, but we definitely need to be prepared. And today's the day. If you don't go out and check your hot tubs today, I'm concerned. I am concerned for a lot of people. Just do the preventative work, and if you can't get it done before this cold snap hits, please check your hot tub the second we get past this. I mean, Christmas Day, the day after, I think we're supposed to get up to 19, 20 degrees again. That's the day then. If you can't get it, please, please, please check your hot tubs. I can't stress how important that is. I'm going to check into the comments here. We got Tyler. He says, back in 2010, had a crappy hot tub, needed a jet pump, so found one cheap, I think is what he's trying to say there. Glad you found one, Tyler. That's a big deal that you have that. Another thing that you guys can do, if you've got that submersible pump or a submersible pump of any sort, and your hot tub does shut down and you're not getting heat to it, if you can get that submersible pump in there, don't throw a hose in, but just put it in there and get that water circulating. That's a super big deal as well. If you can get that going with that tank heater. I mean, you can go quite a while, and we can go in extreme cold weathers for a really super long time, but those are some things that we need to do. And guys, I wanted to be a little prepared for my podcast today, and I wanted to do a little more, but again, I'm running all over town, just trying to make sure that we have everything we need so that we can take care of the people we can need to take care of. If you are one of the lucky few that get a hot tub this week because you ordered one for Christmas, congratulations. Yahoo, I'm super excited for you. If you're in my markets, you're probably not going to get a fillet unless you have the bucket heater. And like I was telling you before, I had a situation earlier. The customer had the hot tub. The hot tub was winterized, and when we deliver every hot tub, it's winterized, and so it can sit out there forever. But then they needed to fill that hot tub back up with water, or the customer started filling that hot tub up with water. Well, the guys who winterized it, unfortunately, didn't get the O-ring in there right, so it was leaking out the pump area. And so once that customer put water in that hot tub again, now we're starting, it was leaking like really bad, but we've also, the hot tub's no longer winterized because we started putting water in it. And because of that, I mean, we were in a bad situation in the middle of the blizzard. We couldn't, I sent two people down there to go help this customer. We couldn't help him. We couldn't get to him. He was 60 miles away and we couldn't actually get to him. And so it was a really bad deal, but I did actually, he actually came in for a freeze guard kit for his old hot tub when he came in. So we actually set one down with the hot tub, but thank gosh we did, because otherwise the hot tub would be done already. So that's a situation. So if you're getting a new hot tub and you're getting it this winter, and you're, especially if you're getting it this week, and I know you want to use it for Christmas, and we want you to use it for Christmas, but we got to get through, got to get it heated up. Guaranteed there's going to be a little bit of ice in the lines. Every single one of those hot tubs is tested before it leaves the warehouse. There's a little bit of water in those hot tubs, and they can and well, um, there's a bit of ice in those, and they can and well cause some situations where the flow won't go through. So we got to get that water heated up, and that's where that tank heater comes in. It actually heats up the water around the lines, and then eventually that little bit of ice that's in there that's blocking the flow opens up, and we can actually get that forward and move that through. So it's a really big deal, and so it's pretty important. Pretty important to do that. Couple of things to think about, like on the hot springs or the Watkins products. If your hot tub temperature is saying 50 degrees, that is the absolute lowest. That is the absolute lowest spot that we can temperature that the hot tub will read. So it could be below. It could be 30 or lower, and it could be 30 or lower, and it's still reading 50. So that's a big deal. That's what we got going on here. I've got Rebecca trying to call me, and we're actually going to call her back because this is actually, so Rebecca is one of my coworkers, and she's actually trying to figure out where to get the adapter um, for the hose. So we're going to let her know that she's on the podcast, and we're going to bring her in right now. Hey,
Hey.
sweetheart, you're live on the podcast. So, but
Oh,
but this is
awesome.
this is exactly what we're talking about right now. So that adapter, they should be able to find on uh, Ace Hardware should have it if they go in and just tell them they're looking for a hose adapter for a garden hose adapter for a kitchen sink. They should have that. Otherwise, they can find it on Amazon. And if you go to my website, thehottublady.co,
Yep.
and then go to resources, you have to go down to the bottom of the page to find that, and then go to winter accessories.
Oh, fantastic. So there'll be
A
very
link.
easy link for him to click on and just
Yes, for
that's
sure.
awesome.
And otherwise, if he wants to check out the podcast today, there'll be a link in today's video as well.
Oh, fantastic. I will let him know.
All right. Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Bye. So, well, thank you, Rebecca. She was not expecting that, but we definitely put her live. I hope that sounded okay and you could hear all that. But that's what we need to do is if you need that sink adapter, I do have links down below under the winter accessories category on the description today, or if you can go to my website, go to the resources tab, which is, you have to go scroll down to clear to the bottom of the page, and there's a resources button. Hit that resources button, and it would be there as well. But my website is thehottublady.co, C-O, not C-O-M, and you can find that there. But honestly, if you live in South Dakota, you're probably past the point you need to find one locally here in locally at your local hardware store, because by the time you need it, it might be a little bit too late because it came early for everyone. So tell me what you guys are worried about. I see we got quite a few of you on here watching, and what kind of questions do you have about winter hot tub care? Tyler has a couple of comments here. He says doesn't run during 50 or below, so when we get to the propane heater 5 feet from the pump retrospect, we should have drained it. Yes, I would agree with that. In the spring, the hot tub is completely broke and junk out a year later. So yes, these are all things, and you haven't had a hot tub since 2010. That's what happens, Tyler. Unfortunately, if you let your hot tub freeze, or if you haven't had water in it all, if you haven't had water in it all summer, or I've had a couple of people who've actually drained their hot tub in the summer and just now want to put water in it. And if you haven't done that and it's early, if we're looking early winter and the hot tub is frozen at this point, you're better to wait till spring again to try to fill that. If you didn't winterize that, it's too late. You're past that winterization moment, but that's kind of what we have going on there. And yeah, so clean your filters, keep that water level up, check your temperature. Do not go longer than 7 days without checking your hot tub. That is something that's super important. Do not go longer than 7 days. Preferably a little more than that. I'd like you to see it every 3 to 4 days to check it. But if you can make it 7 days, if you got a hot springs hot tub, it's going to have that ready light on it. And if it's green and blue, you're good to go. If you got red or you got yellow lights flashing or any lights flashing, it needs some attention of some sort. If it's just the yellow light and you just have your salt system flashing, you're going to be okay. But your water might be a little cloudy by the time you get there. If you got a red light flashing or a green light flashing, or a green light is off. So if the green light is off on the Limelight series, that means your hot tub isn't up to temperature yet. I believe it's a blue light on the High Life series. Check your owner's manual, but all those lights, there is something to do with every single one of those. So that's a big deal to make sure that you just go out and look at your lights. If not, go check your temperature. And again, if it says 50 degrees, you're in trouble, because it could be way lower than 50 degrees. And if you can, go hit those jet buttons just to get the warm water moving through the jet lines and everything that you need to do to get that going. Clean the filters if you have to. I would prefer you not do this, but if you have to, just pull your filters out completely and just let the hot tub run without the filter. So I'm not a big fan of that, and I don't encourage that. But it is better than if it's restricting the flow and not allowing the water to get through to the heater. That's a really big deal, and it's really important that I'd rather see you pull the filters out completely than the restriction of the flow and the water not being able to get to the heater. So that's a big deal. Guys, this is probably going to be a little bit shorter podcast today. One, I wanted to be a little more prepared. Just going to kind of keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. Obviously, next week I won't be here because that is my family Christmas, and then week after that I won't be here either because we're doing New Year's on that day. I will be back the first weekend Monday, and we can definitely help you out there. So if you guys have any questions, by all means, shoot them to me. And if you guys have any questions today, I'm more than happy. We got plenty of time here to visit with anybody. The book is The Hot Tub Clarity. You guys, it's doing so well, and thank you for that. I can't. You guys have blown me away. This has exceeded my expectations. So that is available on Amazon. If you order now, you can still get it. There's a link in the description. You can still get that in time for Christmas. It'd be great stocking stuffer for your favorite hot tub owner. And then, of course, I have the logbooks. People are loving these as well. These are they're huge. So what they do is, they just keep track of what you have in stock for inventory, when the last time you changed it, what you did to change it, your weekly water tests. It does all of that stuff. It's right there. So I have them. There's 3 separate books. You have the logbook for the chlorine. You have the logbook, which is the teal. That one's for the saltwater hot tubs. There's a lot of little things in here that'll help you on the saltwater hot tubs. Just things that you wouldn't normally think of. Where's your phosphates? Where's your hardness? Just the things. There are little reminders in here that you wouldn't think of. So this is a really good book as well. And then I also have one for the frog at ease, and that's been a really super. This one's been the number one seller, is the frog at ease logbook system. And then obviously Obviously, the book itself is done really, really well, but kind of keep that in mind. I appreciate you guys' support on that. That is totally awesome. We also have the um, don't forget to join the channel membership. Next year, for sure, you guys are going to see a lot more private spa schools and that type of thing. I do have knee surgery scheduled for the 23rd of January, so I'm going to be out for a little bit there, but I can't drive for quite a while. So I'm going to be working from home on the YouTube channel, and I'm actually going to be working on a new course as well from there. At least I hope that's available. But I won't be going into the store for 2 or 3 months there, and so I'll be working from YouTube, and so you'll be seeing all kinds of content from me. So that'll be coming. And but if you want to join the YouTube membership channel, the link for that is down below as well, and you guys get all kinds of secret stuff there. There's I give away free books. I give away T-shirts. I do anything that I'm going to be launching shows up there before it shows up anywhere else. And then I'm going to work on trying to do a few more private spa schools there. So if anybody has any questions on any of that, and then you guys, I'm really close to getting to 5,000 YouTube subscribers, and I was really hoping to do it by the end of the year. I think I need like 60 more. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, hit that button. Let me know, and let's see if we can get to the goal. I really appreciate that. And guys, I mean, if you do not have a tank heater and you live in the sub-freezing temperatures that we're going to be having, I mean, 42, 43 below. I mean, and the temperature is like -7, and it's December. So January, February, March is it's gonna be a long winter. So if you can find one of these somewhere, get them. Amazon has them. They are the cheapest place to get them. I do have links down below, and you don't have to use the link that I have, but if you want to just search, just make sure you get 1,000-watt one that'll heat it up to 100 plus. You want a bucket heater, not a tank heater. A tank heater just keeps your hot tub. What tank heaters are, they're the round ones, and they put those in cattle tanks, and what they do is they just keep that water from freezing, but they don't heat it up, and it's not going to protect the lines in your hot tub, where something like this will protect the lines in your hot tub, and that's a big deal. If you do get one of these, make sure 100% make sure that you have a 5-gallon bucket that you're putting this in. And I have a video that shows how to do that, and I'll link that in the show notes as well. But this has to be in a 5-gallon bucket, and then you submerge the whole 5-gallon bucket, and that goes into the footwell of the hot tub, and then that'll heat the water, and it'll get it up to 100, 101. Kind of keep an eye on it, because it'll actually get warmer than 101. But check that out, and if you need to unplug it for an hour or two, by all means do so. But don't ever get in the hot tub when you have one of these in there, but it will keep your hot tub from freezing, and it will save your hot tub. And this is a huge, in my opinion, the number one thing that you guys need. The number one want would be the snow melting mats. I used my hot tub this morning, and it was awesome. I did have to get out and step around the side to close the cover. My feet froze to the concrete, and I remembered why I love my snow melting mat so much. But that would be the number one want for winter. This would be the number one need. These are, if you buy these on Amazon, I want to say they're $35, $40. The ones I found in town today, I paid $60 for, but I don't have time to wait for Amazon to get here. And Frank, being a UPS driver, can tell you that they are, with the storms, they got some really long days ahead of them. So if you can thank your delivery drivers in some way, shape, or form, they got a really long week. The mailmen, the UPS drivers, the FedEx drivers, those guys have a super long week, and I know they're all going to want to sit in their hot tubs. But if you got an extra cookie or something that you want to leave for your UPS drivers, now would be the time to do it, because those boys are working hard. The truck drivers, I mean, be appreciative of everyone. there's the stress level is really, really high this week, and everybody's doing the best they can because everybody wants everybody's Christmas to be as good as it can be. That includes your hot tub delivery people, that includes your hot tub service people, that includes all the truck drivers on the road. Everybody's doing the best they can in the conditions that we have. So be kind, be nice. Everybody love everyone. And you guys, let's all have a super Merry Christmas. Join the YouTube channel. Join the Facebook group, Clean Your Filters. We have that group is growing like crazy, and we're having a lot of fun over there. So those of you that have joined the Clean Your Hot Tub Filter group, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're really, really enjoying that, and I love the engagement. You guys are so much fun over there, and you know, buy the book, do all the things, and I appreciate you guys today. And sorry it was such a short, in your face. Clean your filters, clean your filters, clean your filters, clean your filters, check your water level, and have a backup plan, which is going to be your heater of some sort for your hot tub. And I will see you guys all in 2 weeks. I hope everybody has a super, super Merry Christmas. Happy, Happy New Year. Be safe, all those things. I'll see you in 2 weeks. And we got a really, really good year coming up for next year. A lot of really great hot tub content coming your way, and I'm excited to share it all with you. You guys can always reach out to me on Facebook and Instagram. I am definitely going to be around. I just not going to be so active on the YouTube channel. I do have quite a few videos that'll be up, but I won't be going live. And thank you, and we will talk to you guys all so very, very soon. And Merry Christmas.